ECOT, the electronic classroom of tomorrow, closed in January, but it continues to live on, much to the chagrin of Republican lawmakers who long supported it. The latest comes from the Associated Press. An anonymous whistleblower told the AP that the online charter school intentionally inflated attendance figures. The former employee says the school used software it purchased after state officials found the school was overpaid $60 million for inflated attendance. It also came out this week the whistleblower had told officials with the state education department and the state auditor's office, but nothing was done for months. ECOT denies the allegations. Officials say the claims would be part of upcoming audits. Kathy Kandinsky, the school's closed. The students have moved on. The state is getting its money back. Why is this story so important?
Well, the school's suspended operations technically. So they could reopen. They're hoping to reopen if they get a favorable ruling in the Supreme Court. They hope to reopen in the fall. I would consider that a long shot, but so they're actually suspended. Why is this an issue now? Because it was allowed to fester. This school opened in 2000, and chances are this was going on from the very get-go. And now we know that a whistleblower brought concerns, specific concerns about them altering information before giving it to the state. So I think the Democrats see this as a way to get, try and hold Republicans accountable this election. This will be portrayed as a public corruption type case. And I think we're gonna hear about it for months to come.
And they say this was intent, which crosses the line from just we made a mistake or we didn't know the rules or the rules weren't clear. But the reporting, according to this whistleblower, shows intent, and that calls for criminal investigation. That's what Democrats are saying anyway.
Right, and everything up to this point with the FTE evaluations trying to find out how many full-time students they have, that's all more of a discrepancy in numbers. You're right. In this case, the allegations are more malicious, and for the auditor's office, in this case, they're investigating it, they're looking into it, they plan to put out a report, and they said that they even have their criminal investigators looking into it to see if there is any sort of criminal intent behind all of this.
So, Dale, Democrats will jump on this, I assume, but could this just be explained away as, bureaucratic malaise, that this guy got lost in the shuffle, it takes a while to investigate these things?
No, it can't be explained away that way, even though I'm sure Michael will try to do that. But look, let's be clear about what happened. Over a year ago, they brought credible evidence of this fraud to the Auditor of State as well as the Department of Education. The Auditor of State sat on that for a year, rolled it into a routine audit, never forwarded it to investigators. Why? Well, maybe because the guy who heads ECOT, William Lauger, has given hundreds of thousands of dollars in campaign contributions to Republicans, including $29,000 to Mr. Yost, who is the Auditor of State, who then coincidentally spoke at the graduation exercise of ECOT. What's happening in Ohio is a cesspool of corruption. It's not just ECOT. You have the House Speaker resigning just ahead of an FBI investigation into his travel paid for by the payday lending industry. You got various members of the legislature who have resigned for sexual misdeeds, let's say.
All right, we're going to let Mike jump in here.
But it's exactly what's happening in Washington. If you want to drain the swamp, you got to get rid of the swamp creatures, and you can start with Dave Yost.
Well, Dave Yost is doing his job as elected by the people of Ohio twice. And I will tell you, he's met with the whistleblower 3 times, as put in Kathy's article in the Dispatch, and he's doing a forensic investigation right now. I'm the former deputy legal counsel at the Auditor of State's office when Jim Petro was there. You don't just do overnight investigations. These are serious issues, and you have to get it right the first time. The Auditor of State doesn't have the opportunity to say, oops, I made a mistake. He's going to get it right the first time, and when he finds criminal misconduct in his investigation, he'll turn it over to Ron O'Brien, the county prosecutor. Look, when you're running for office, you can say whatever you want, and this Deidelbach, whatever this guy's name is, running for AG, Steve Deidelbach, he can throw bombs and say whatever he wants because he's not the constitutionally elected office holder. God forbid he ever becomes one. Dave is doing his job per the Constitution, and he will do the right thing as he always does.
Steve Deidelbach is a former prosecutor, so his attorney knows the law.
U.S. attorney.
I do think there's legitimate questions in cases like this as to why it takes so long for criminal charges to be pursued. And this isn't the first time it's taken a long time, but I think there's a legitimate question on why it takes these folks so long to get these things to prosecutors.
There's an element here that's very interesting, and it's that the whistleblower told ODE about this before they came out with their other FTE, with their other review that found that ECOT owed them another $20 million. So according to this whistleblower, he was trying to tell the department beforehand that this data was going to be manipulated, and they're going to need to owe you more than $20 million. Yet when everything was said and done, the Ohio Department of Education said that they were just going to take ECOT's word for it when they gave
The Ohio
that other
Department of
data.
Education seemed to be aware of it because in December during administrative hearings, they pointed out that they were counting students through Christmas holidays as working, counting students as working, being online longer than there were days in the week, things like that. So they seemed to be aware of it, but was not reflected in their findings.
I think it should be noted that this is somebody, when the whistleblower did make these accusations, he was then a former employee at ECOT, so he was let go sometime last year.
And according to Julie Carr-Smythe at the AP, a lot of the employees had signed non-disclosure agreements, and so they can't talk. We'll see how it turns out.